All right, back in my house. We are, if you watched the last video, you saw us gather all those razor clams out there on the beach, and now we're back in my house cleaning them, and we're gonna cook some up. So I'll show you guys the process here. So we've already kind of washed these off, got most of the dirt and sand off of them. What we're gonna do now is take one of them, and we're gonna plop it in this slightly boiling water. And you're gonna see it pop open here after maybe about 10 seconds in the water. There we go, popped open. We're gonna grab it, drain some of that hot water there, and put it in an ice bath. All right, once it's in the ice bath for a few minutes, we'll go ahead and grab it, and should kind of just peel right out of the shell now. Real easy. That's usually the hard part, is getting them out of the shell. But if you drop them in that boiling water for a minute, it makes it a lot easier. So came right out, as you can see. We'll put it in this water, let it sit, and Oren's kind of working on the next part where he is kind of cutting out the
Want me to show you?
guts.
Grab me one there.
Okay, go ahead. Go
not
for it.
ugly one. All right, and everybody does this a little different, but this is how I do it. I'm sure there'll be some internet expert that tell me I'm doing it wrong, but so you go right here where the, I don't know, clam lips. I don't know what the hell you call those, but you're gonna cut up here. You're gonna cut off the, give it the old snip, throw that part away. Make sure you cut all the way up through there. Then you're gonna cut the foot off. You're gonna cut the foot off. Looks like a foot. That's what pulls them through the sand. I'm gonna go down here, this little scallop looking thing, I'm gonna split it in half. Right there down at the bottom. Then I'm just gonna go around this and cut all these guts and gills or whatever these are off here. And go to the other side. Go around that little scallop thing again. This one's extra meaty on the guts and stuff on the inside, but so I'm just using the scissors, and then I'm gonna cut that part right away. That goes in the trash can. I'm gonna flip it over, and then it has another little tube, and I'm gonna split that open. And it's ready to be washed. When I bring it over here to wash it, you can see there's sand that gets stuck in the, I'm gonna call them the lips again, but the
clam lips.
The clam lips. There we go. And then so I'm gonna use cold water and just rinse the rest of it. And then on those ones, if you just kind of work the clam lips a little bit with your thumb, you can get all the sand out. I'm picky about it. I don't like any sand in my clam chowder or whatever. Some people do, but I do not. And then they're all rinsed and ready. And then you can do the same thing. The foot's easy to wash. You just wash it off and get any little sand off of it. And this one actually has a little bit on there. Usually they're pretty clean, but this must have been one of the ones arm cut. I don't know. Got a dirty foot. But try and get all the sand you possibly can off of them. And then just throw them in here, and they're going to be ready to fry up like calamari or whatever you want to do with them. You can make clam chowder out of them or whatever. Razor clams aren't super clammy tasting, so if you're gonna make clam chowder, you usually have to add a little bit of clam juice or something to it. But otherwise, that's.
But we're gonna do a little different this evening.
That's the drill. And this bucket's
gonna fry
take us
some
about,
up.
Yeah, this bucket's gonna probably take us 3 hours to do this.
All right. Well, we'll definitely have some food ready to go by then.
All right, perfect.
We're still cleaning. We're getting there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe another hour. Arn's gonna start cooking though. Arn, what do you got going?
So this is real simple. We're just gonna deep fry them, and we're gonna have them as tacos. So we're gonna throw them in some corn tortillas with the usual garnish of peppers, onion, cilantro, lime juice, and whatever salsa or sauce that you want to use. So you can take the clam and you cut it into thirds, which is what I did here. You can go and split them and really just kind of fry them up any way you want. And I feel like these would fit a little bit better in a taco, or you could eat them just like a potato chip. So you got your flour, your egg, and then I'm using panko because I like the crust or the crunch. And so we've got some in here right now. We'll just throw in the fryer here. And then once we're in there, we'll go ahead and dunk it. And these will cook a little bit quicker too because they're pretty thin. Try to separate them so they don't clump too much. But the panko I went ahead and seasoned, and you can season that with whatever you want. Make sure I got all of them, which I do. Going to let them sit in there for a little bit.
Got the first little batch done here. We got more going.
All right, we're gonna try it.
Orange going for
Try
it.
it. And what do we got here? Avocado, cilantro, and chipotle.
Like, try one without it first.
No.
Alright.
No. Okay. It's like calamari, pretty much.
It does it, yeah.
Yeah. Good. Can make really good tacos.
Look at that crust on there, nice and crispy.
Oh.
Mmm.
Wow.
Tender on the inside, it's good.
It's worth a 3-hour flight and an hour of digging them and then 3 hours of cleaning them.
30-something gallons of gas.
Here's
That's
our seven.
ridiculous.
These clams taste like money because it was expensive fuel.
All right, I'm taking a break here from boiling clams alive to eating them after they're dead here. So here's the ones I've got made. I'm gonna add a little lime to them. They're pretty simple.
Olivia did great today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're good.
that's worth $200 in plane gas.
They're good. With the panko and everything else.
Oh, I gotta add a sauce too. I'm going with avocado cilantro. I like cilantro. You know, they say cilantro to like part of the population just tastes like soap.
Well, I'm glad I'm not part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed out on a lot.
Losers. Tonight we're all drinking agave gold from Denali Brewing. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right, we're finally finished cleaning all the clams and kind of have the kitchen cleaned up. Here's what is left, which is a lot. As you can see, that's what a 5-gallon bucket gets you, minus the ones that we ate, which...
It's like half a dish. We ate quite a bit. Arn's still apparently.
Yeah, he's still
So
eating.
go-
Arn's a professional eater and cook, so there's never any leftovers, even though we all want them.
Well, these are just not good leftovers, you know?
Yeah.
They're kind of soggy.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
See, that's what I like about the panko, is it stays crisp much longer compared to like regular beer batter.
That is true.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Arn.
We're gonna get these vacuum packed, and what time is it? 9:15. It was a long day. We met at the airplane at like 8:30 this morning, so it's a long day. We're gonna get these vacuum packed, and I'm going to bed. We'll see you guys next time.